Hello. Having a great day, great morning, great week. Welcome to your lunch crunch. My name is Jenna Marie. Thank you so much for joining me on Mountain Yogi's YouTube channel. Let's get on started. Find a nice comfortable spot on your mats. If you want to sit cross-legged or if you want to sit with your knees bent, your choice. And just allowing yourself to find a comfortable place on your mat. Taking a nice big inhale, exhale, close your eyes. Slowly begin to follow the breath. Trying your best to find smooth rhythm. If you have some built up extra energy, if you're feeling super energetic in this moment, trying your best to connect with your heartbeat, connect with your breath, slowing it all down. Just coming into a place where we can slow the mind to connect with the body, letting go of all that to-do list from the day, just for this little bit of time that you've set aside for yourself. So enjoy it and breathe into these next 30 minutes. Releasing your hands down to the side. Let's take a nice big inhale, reach them up towards the sky, join your palms together, release them down to your heart center. Take a nice gentle bow forward, setting an intention for practice. Maybe this is just your quick fix for the day. Maybe there's something else deeper that we'd like to think about just during this time. But just allowing it to be positive and letting it be something you can enjoy off of your mat. I am happy. I am strong. I am energetic. Inhale, let's rise back up with the crown of the head. We'll slowly open our eyes. And let's begin practice, just warming up the hands and the wrists. One of my favorite ways to begin practice. Interlace those fingers and draw small waves. Change directions. Make sure you get it nice, even. And push the hands away. Roll your shoulders down. Inhale, bring your hands in towards the body, externally rotate your wrists and push them away. Maybe bringing them down towards the floor. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, pulling them as far out and away from the chest as you can. Smile. Inhale, reaching hands back up here. Exhale, hands to your heart. Release one hand down to the side. Inhale, reach that hand up and over. Inhale, come on up with that hand and float it down to the other side. Inhale, reach opposite arm up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, take it down to the other side. All right, let's come down to our hands and our knees into tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's take a couple of cat-cows, maybe free-form cat-cows. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, rounding back, maybe even coming into a little mini child's pose. And just creating little circular motions. And just following your breath. Exhale back. Maybe making a figure 8. All right, come into neutral. Turn your hands so your fingertips are facing you. We will be doing a couple of sun salutations. So coming down to those hands and those wrists are important to have support. Being kind to yourself here. Flip onto the tops of your hands and gently bend down so you can kindly put enough pressure on your hands to feel a good stretch in the tops of the wrist. Inhale, come back, shake those hands a little bit. Coming back to your tabletop position, let's work a little bit more on our shoulders and our arms to start practice here today. So just working on threading the needle first. So bringing your left hand a little more forward to the center of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm out and gently thread it through to the other side. So right hand is reaching towards the left. You drop your head down and see if you can relax your shoulder on the floor. One more big breath. Inhale, come back up. Reach it out once again on your inhale. Exhale, float that hand down, switching. So right hand comes to the mat, a little into the middle and up. Inhale, reach your left hand. Exhale, thread your left hand through the side body, reaching to the right. Breathing in. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, come on back up. See if you can reach that hand out to the side once again. And exhale, release it down. Taking a puppy pose as well to open up through the shoulders and the heart. Hips are going to stay right above the knees. You're going to walk your hands forward. And you're just going to drop your forehead down towards the floor. If the floor is too far, you can always use a pillow or a block to place on the floor as well. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come back up. Hands underneath shoulders, tabletop position. Warming up the core just a little bit before we come into down dog. We're going to work on bear pose. So bear pose is just toes tucked on the floor and lifting the knees an inch or two and hovering those knees. So this is a very small but big move. So you feel that activation, you feel the core firing here. Keep those knees lifted. One more round. Come into downward dog. So straighten the legs, lift your hips, drop your heels. Walk it out in your down dog. Lift one heel up and drop the opposite down. And switch. Move with your breath as you press the heel into the earth. Exhale with it. Now let's see if we can bring both feet onto the floor in your regular down dog. Now lift both heels up. Exhale, release them towards the earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float down. One more here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, look up at your hands. Take a few steps and come to the top of your mat in a nice standing forward fold. Let the arms hang. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. And just let it all go. Slowly roll yourself to standing. Stacking one vertebrae at a time as you come all the way up. Inhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Nice job. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, standing pose here for a moment. Hands to the side. Internally rotate your thighs so your legs are strong. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Pull the arms down the side body. Close the eyes for a moment. Check in with your breath. If you need to drink some water, we're going to come into a little bit of our sun salutations. So take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Inhaling, open up the eyes as you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, take a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend through your spine, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands, step back with your right foot, drop your right knee down, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back with your left, find your chaturanga. Modification, knees can come down. So that's that lower push up here. Inhale, come all the way to your chest. Baby cobra, pushing into your hands, lift the chin and the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift yourself up to your knees, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Take 3 more full big breaths here. Inhale, look up at your hands. Step with your right foot, drop your left knee, low lunge. Inhale, step with your left foot, find a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, so you look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky, hands up. Exhale, release, hands to heart. Let's take that 1 more round. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back with the right foot, drop the right knee, take a breath in your lunge. Place your hands, lift your right knee, bring your left foot back, chaturanga. Lift just the upper body, so the rest of the body comes up, is on the floor rather, the chest and the chin and the gaze come up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift yourself up to your knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take 2 more big breaths here. Inhale, looking forward. Step with your right foot. Drop your left knee down. Inhale and exhale. Lift your left knee. Bring your left foot forward. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up with both hands into standing pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come into warrior 1 pose from here. Hands are going to come to your hips. You're going to step back with your left foot first. So left foot comes back, right knee is bent and stays forward. Nice 90-degree angle, not going over, but rather right above your ankle. Shorten your stance if you feel like you're too wide and too wobbly. Inhale, reach your arms up. Nice, smooth breath here. We're going to add a little bit of a core work here. So this is a balancing and core challenge here. We're going to switch, just lifting the left foot in front of us. So if you want to watch me first to do the first round, we're going to inhale, exhale, hands to hips, lift the back leg, drag it forward, bend the knee, and then kick it forward, hold for a breath. Bend the knee. See if you can step back, find your warrior one. Now you can also modify by just dragging the toes on the floor first and then lifting. You don't have to go super high here, but rather just controlling your movement. Strong and smooth once again. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. And exhale, release the foot forward, hold for a breath. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, step back. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, drag your left knee forward. Exhale, kick it out. Bend the knee. Exhale, step back. Warrior one. You're challenging yourself here, feeling the muscles fire up in the legs and in the core. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, step back. Warrior one. Inhale, reach your hands up. Now let's give that right leg a little bit of a break. Straighten your front leg. Find your pyramid pose. Hands can come back to the hips to start. Shift your hips back, back, back. Head comes forward. Reach, reach, reach. And then release your hands to the floor or maybe to your leg if the floor is a little too far. Now our goal here is to bring belly towards our thigh, not our forehead rounding to the knee, but rather bringing maybe your gaze forward, maybe even looking at the screen and allowing yourself to find elongation through the spine. One more breath. Inhale, come forward with your left foot. Drag it. Come back to your forward fold. And then see if you can bring your left foot across the right and stretch out the right calf muscle. Undo your twist. Both feet on the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. I hope you're feeling warm and fired up. I know I am, just from those little bits of motion and movement. So good for us here. Let's take that to the other side. So left knee is forward, bend the right leg, and then straighten it to come into your warrior one. Feeling nice and strong in your warrior one. Again, change your stance if you're feeling a little too wobbly. Sometimes having the two separate planes is easier for that balance. Sinking into your front left knee. We're going to come into that transition once again. So hands are going to come to our hips, and we're going to go ahead and inhale. Lift the right knee. Exhale, kick the right leg out. Bend the knee, step back, find your warrior one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring the right knee forward. Exhale, kick the right leg out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift your right knee forward. Exhale, kick it out. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, kick it back. Warrior one. You've got this here. I know this is a tough transition here, but allowing this motion to be with movement and intention. Inhale, exhale, hands to hips. Drag your toes if you can't lift them all the way off the floor. That's okay. Bend the knee, Kick the foot out, even if it's just like an inch off the ground or even shorter, it's okay. You're still getting the activation. You're doing good here. Inhale, arms up. Last round. Hands come to your hips. Drag your toes, lift your knee, kick the foot out. Step back. Warrior one. Straighten that front leg, find pyramid pose. Hands can come to your hips. Send those hips back. Gaze comes forward. Release your hands to the floor. One more breath here. Bend into your front knee. Walk your hands a couple of inches forward so you can drag your right toes to meet the left in your nice forward fold. Then add that little twist with your right foot. So bring the right foot over the left, stretching into the left calf muscle a little more here. Inhale. Exhale, release the feet back into a regular forward fold. Shake the head yes and no a couple times. Maybe bend the knees, pedal them out. And then on your next inhale, reach those hands up. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale, release, hands to heart. Coming down to the floor here, we're going to work a little bit on our balance. Coming to the floor. So inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, float them down to your hips. Holding on to your hips. See if you can lift your heels and then start to bend the knees. It's kind of a modified sinking squat pose, right? With the heels. Maybe more traditionally in hot yoga, we're used to having the hands in front of us. If you'd like to have that happen, go for it. Otherwise, hands to hips are also just as good. So we're just trying to sink down in those legs as fast as we can. Ooh, coming down, try to hold that balance. Great for your ankles and your feet to have that strength and balance, stability. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind you and allow yourself to come down onto your bottom. Kick your feet out in front of you. Now coming into a nice seated side stretch. We're going to bring that right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, holding it closer. Exhale, twist over towards your right. Now you can use your hands as well. Maybe just the gaze is okay for you here. Or bringing your elbow to the knee, holding yourself here. Or twisting deeper. Go where it feels good for your body. That's the most important part of your practice. Serving yourself. Inhale. Exhale, release out of your twist. Come back forward. Take a breath. Release your right knee down towards the earth. We're going to come into a nice single-legged forward fold. So making sure that the foot is just on the inside of the thigh. Make sure your sitting bones are comfortable. All right, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, elongate down the left leg. Now, if you're not quite reaching your foot, don't worry, not a big deal. Grab onto your knee, your shin, your ankle, whatever is reachable to help you elongate through the spine and come forward. Two more breaths. Inhale, come on back up. You're going to bring your right knee back up. Now, this is a little bit of a challenge, so if you want to check out my twist first here, we're going to grab the right foot with the left hand. We're going to see if we can extend the right foot, even if it's just staying bent or maybe all the way straight. Your right hand can stay on the floor for support. So this is just a little bit of a more deeper stretch into the glute and adding a twist, good for those organs. So kicking the foot as comfortably as you can out and leaving the right hand on the floor, or maybe bringing it back. And you can also lift it up for a little more fun here. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knee, release the foot, and let it slide all the way back down to the floor. Inhale, bring your left knee in towards the chest. Preparing for your seated twist. Inhale, exhale, twist over to the left. Moving into the twist wherever it is comfortable, so staying in your twist there, or moving further by bringing the hand back and maybe bringing the outside elbow to the outside of the knee. Breathe deep, look over your back shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, release yourself back to center. Drop your left knee down to the floor. Bring your left foot to the inside of your thigh. Single-legged forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, sliding down the leg, coming down towards the foot if it's available. And just melting into your forward fold. Taking it easy here. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, come to seated. Bring your left knee in, back to the chest area. Grabbing gently on the left foot with the right hand. Again, just lifting the foot up. I'm just showing you options because all of our bodies are different. So love your body. You only get one of them and be kind to it. All right. So grabbing onto the foot with the right hand, outside is the preferred, but if that's not available, that's okay. Grab onto what is comfortable for you here. Inhale. Exhale, extend the leg if you can. Sit up tall. And releasing your left hand out to the side if you are available in that balance. If it's a little too wobbly for you, that's okay too. Have that left hand stabilizing you here. And look over your back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, release the knee and foot back down. Extend both legs, shake them out. And then we're going to come all the way down onto our spine. So making sure you have space on the floor. Inhale, roll yourself forward. And then roll yourself back. Activating the core just a little bit here. So you come down smooth and controlled. Inhale, release the arms up and overhead. Full body stretch. Stretch it out. I want you to activate every single muscle in the body when you inhale. Everything you can. Lift the arms, lift the legs just a tiny bit. Ooh, even scrunch the face. Exhale. Let it all go. Inhale. Activate every single muscle. And let it all go. Releasing into your Shavasana. Letting the arms come down to the floor. The legs fall open. Close your eyes. Take a moment. And if you are needing to go finish the rest of your day, go ahead and stop the video. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're able to give a few more minutes to yourself here, relax in your Shavasana. Return to your breath. Let it slow down. Feeling the weight of your body against the earth and just letting all that no longer serves you purpose melting away. And slowly bringing awareness back to the body, wiggling your fingertips and toes, stretching the arms up and above head once again. Bringing the feet back to your mat. Windshield wiper them side to side. Rolling the knees over to one side. Letting yourself roll to the side body. Take a moment. And then slowly come on back up to seated position. Take a couple of neck rolls when you come back up to seated. Release your hands down to the side. Inhale, reach them up towards the sky. Join your palms together. Release them back down to your heart center. And give thanks for the time you've given yourself here today. Give thanks to your practice. And we'll slowly open our eyes. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me today. I hope this 30 minutes of yoga gets you moving and grooving for the rest of your day, your week, and your life. Enjoy. Thank you for joining. I have another class available just like this Mondays and Thursdays every week at 12 o'clock, and that is Pacific Standard Time. Sorry about you East Coasters. You're gonna have to start a little earlier. But there is more information on my website for more classes, as well as if you're looking for a private class or a group session, I have it available for at mountainyogi.com. That's MTNYOGI.com. As well as we do have a in-person class available here in South Lake Tahoe. It's Yoga and Wine at 7:15 p.m. and that is hosted at Tahoe Rising, an awesome yoga studio right here in South Lake Tahoe. So if you're ever in town visiting, or if you live here, please come see me and enjoy a nice glass of wine and yoga. Otherwise, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for joining. Please subscribe, share, comment. Would love to hear information about what you thought of class. If I can do something different and improve something, I always love to hear it. So thank you again. Bye.